Okay, so for today's video, I thought that we could do something a little bit different, which is a face full of first impressions. So not just like one first impression, not today. We're going to go to town today and we're going to do the full face. All of these products are super inexpensive, so they're really affordable, and I just thought it'd be fun to give them a little kind of run for their money, although they're not very expensive, so it's not like we'd be running very far because they don't cost a lot. So run for their money, that was completely the wrong phrase to use, wasn't it, in this context? But anyway, we're just going to get straight into this because I've got a feeling that this video could end up being quite long. So we're going to begin with a foundation, and this is the Freedom Pro Matte Longwear Foundation. I got this from the Tan Beauty website. Yeah, it just says here, leaves, by the way, I don't remember most of the prices for these things, so I'm going to confirm the prices up here because I'd rather confirm the actual prices as opposed to just kind of wing it and say, oh, it's maybe £3. I'd rather just not say anything and just confirm the price here so that you have the right information. It says, leaves your skin with a flawlessly matte finish that will keep shine at bay all day. In the shade 02, I bought this online, and you all know the eternal nightmare that is buying foundations online. I mean, it's difficult enough to match yourself when they're all there in front of you, let alone when they're just online and you've got like a little square with some incomprehensible like shade in it. I don't know. So I'm just going to give this a shake. I've not seen any reviews on any of these products actually, so I'm going in completely blind here. So I'm going to just put that on my hand. Oh, this is just a squeezy tube that it comes in, which is fine. I mean, I'm a big fan of the squeezy tube. The shade looks like it might be a good match because it looks pretty light. Just go. Oh my gosh, it does look very light. If this is 02, so what would 01 be like if this is 02? Because it seems very light indeed. I mean, that is very light. I mean, it's lighter than my skin. This is just like never happens. This is such a rare situation for me, so it's actually very light indeed. I really hope that this oxidizes a bit. That's a sentence that I never expected I would say. I mean, really look, it's super light. Can you see that? I'm all of a sudden looking a little bit like ghostly. I mean, what would the shade 01 be like? Going on really nicely. Don't think it's given me like lots of coverage at this point, and it does look to be quite a natural finish. It doesn't look particularly matte either so far. It's just really light is the thing, which has thrown me off a little bit. You may notice that I'm just a little bit kind of like, oh, she's a little bit thrown off. She's not used to this. This is like, I don't know, I'm just not used to this. What's going on? Like, this is so light. I'm liking it though. And if you have really fair skin and you struggle to find foundations that match you, I mean, if this works out and looks good, this could be a good foundation to go for. Applying, apply. Wow, this is actually going on really nicely. Yeah, I'm just liking it. By the way, I have oily skin, and because I'm getting a little bit older now, you know, it was my 21st birthday again last week, I do worry a little bit about fine lines and, you know, the usual stuff, but you know what, it's fine. This has gone on really nicely. It's just super light. I mean, look, for once my face is lighter than my neck. I mean, this is such a rare situation right now. I didn't think I would ever find this situation. Like, my face is lighter than my neck. I mean, really, it's lighter than my neck. In any way, kind of, I wouldn't say it's super matte, considering that this calls itself Pro Matte. I'm quite liking it actually. I'm quite liking that. We'll have to keep our eyes on it, see what it looks like when it dries down fully. Because today we're just doing like a full face first impressions. I will keep you updated in the comments below as to kind of how the foundation wore, etc, etc, etc. Don't you just love etc, etc, etc? Because when you run out of stuff to say, you could just say an etc, 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 and then it's all good, you know. No one thinks, oh, Anwen doesn't know what she's talking about because she said etc, etc, etc. To love etc, etc, etc. I know she's going on too far. Maybe I'll get a t-shirt, etc, etc, and then dot dot dot, and on the back, etc. I could just walk around with that, and when I run out of things to say, or if I'm having like an awkward silence with someone, I'll just go, and then I'll just turn around and go, and then that's it. That's it. They'll just walk away thinking, who is she? Who is that girl? She's proper weird. Anyway, so yeah, the foundation went on really nicely. I'm trying not to spend too long on any one product here. Like, that is my mission for this video. Try not to spend too long on any one product. But that looks really nice. I'm really liking this. The shade. I mean, I know it's too light for me. I know. But I'm liking it. And I am hoping it will oxidize, you know. So we've always got the hope of oxidization. Fingers crossed. So next we're going to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I made an order with Makeup Revolution and they sent me this palette. I think it was because it was on Valentine's Day. They sent this just like for free, which I was like, thank you. That was like so nice. So I've left all my makeup brushes in the other room, which is very annoying. Right, anyway, so I'm just going to do what I can with this. I've got some brushes here I can work with, that's fine. Okay, so I did already apply my Maybelline 24-hour this tattoo, which I use every single day. This is my one and only eye-based product. I love it. If you've not tried it, you need to get it. It's a dupe of Max Painterly. I just love that product. It just is my one and only. This is what the palette looks like. Oh, we've lost a brush. Push down. So this is called the Fast Love palette and it's by I Heart Makeup. It's got 10 matte shadows and 22 shimmer shadows and it looks really beautiful. So I don't know what kind of eye I'm going to be doing today, but I'm going to do quite a quick eye just because I don't want the video to like drag on for a million years. I'm going to go and retrieve my brushes from the other room because apparently I have none here whatsoever. I think I'm just going to begin with, like, I'm doing a really simple kind of eye situation today because I don't want to, you know, take too much of your time up, but I'm just going to go in with this probably in the old crease. Can you see anything? Is anything happening? Okay, nothing seems to be happening so far. Okay, so I might go in with this one in the crease. Okay, I can't see much in the way of pigmentation or eyeshadow going on right now. So, oh, actually there is. I'm sorry. Right, I'm just gonna see what look I can create with this palette. That's what I'm going to do. See what looks you can create. So, to show you what I'm doing, I'm going to apply this and then this one through the crease just to get a little bit of the old definition going on. These shadows are actually blending really, really nicely. They're doing everything that I am asking them to do, which is really nice. And I'm liking them. I am liking them. Also, the thing I like about this palette is that there are tons and tons of options. So I don't think I would ever be stuck for choice. So I'm just building up this kind of purpley shade through the crease. What I will say is these are pretty powdery, but I don't really ever see that as a negative. It's more of just like a little annoyance more than anything. But, I mean, they're blending really, really nicely. I'm finding that they're quite pigmented. Next, I think I'm going to go in with, I think, this shade over here, just to add a little bit of depth. That's what they say. How professional do I sound right now? Yeah, just to add a little bit of, like, depth and smokiness into the eyes. Onto, like, a little tiny pencil brush. Pop this on the kind of outer V. Don't we just love it? The outer V. It should be like some kind of nightclub called the Outer V. and you just go there and you hang out. I don't know. Anyway, probably not. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same on the other side. I almost say side. Side, yes. Yes, that's what it is, Anwen, the other side. So I'm just putting it into the outer V here and then just kind of blending. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I know, I'm not the best, but I'm having fun playing with this palette because there's just such a wide variety of shades to play with. So I'm actually really enjoying this. Should I go for like something a bit crazy next? I'm going to go for, I think these aren't crazy, I know, but I might go for these two pinks. Anyway, I'm going to just, let's see, should we swatch a couple and see what we think? Okay, so there's some swatches of the shimmery shades there. By the way, this foundation, I mean, oh, that's nice. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. Wow, look at that. I was not expecting that. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. This reminds me a little bit of the Nubian 2, the Fate palette, of course, that I've got. Look. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that blue. Beautiful. I was not expecting that. I mean, not that I was thinking that they were going to be awful, but I wasn't expecting that. I feel like I need to go in with something a bit crazy now. Okay, right. Let me see. Right. Oh, she's so excited. She's in her tears. She's so excited. Right. Okay, so I've kind of just messed about with the palette a bit, and this is the kind of look I've created. What I found was surprisingly the mattes seem to perform a lot better than the shimmers. The shimmers are beautiful, however they are quite chunky. I don't know if you can kind of see, they're pretty chunky. So I didn't really like the look of them that much. However, saying that, I think it is a really fun palette to have, and I definitely wouldn't kind of dissuade you from buying it if you were kind of eyeing it up, because it's a fun one just to play with. But I mean, I think these mattes, the ones that I used, were really, really kind of easy to work with. So yeah, so there we go. By the way, update on the foundation. I'm not really liking it. It feels pretty kind of sticky on my face. Also, it does not seem to be oxidizing. Like, why is it not oxidizing? Every foundation oxidizes on me, but this one doesn't seem to be oxidizing. So I kind of look a bit pasty, and also I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's really kind of emphasizing my pores. It's just kind of sat in my pores, just chilling out, just like sat there with its legs up saying, hey, we're just going to show off the pores, you know. So the foundation really isn't my favorite at this point. So we're going to move on to contour, and I have this cream contour by Makeup Obsession. This is in the shade Light, and I recently did try out the powder version of the light shade of contour by Makeup Obsession, and I really, really liked it. The shade was really, really good. I liked the kind of the formula of the powder, so it was really good. So I'll just do a little swatcheroo so you can have a little look and see what it looks like. So as you can see, it's a cool toned brown, which for my fair skin, that's what she needs. So I am just going to, by the way, this is my first time doing cream contour. How fun is this? So not only is it like a first impression of products, it's a first time at doing cream contour. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But I've just got this brush and I've got the cream contour. So this probably is going to look really dark as well now that I've got the super light foundation on. But I think what we do is, this is fun. This is fun. Okay, let's do this. I think we go like, just carve out, that's what they say, just carve out the cheekbones. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. This is a little bit scary, but let's see. Is that what they do? I don't know. Is that what they do? Who knows? So that's there. That's there. So I'm going to use my sponge and I'm just going to kind of go like this. I have no idea, but I'm going like this. It feels kind of weird, like doing this. It's just kind of disappeared. Can you see? Can you see? It seems to have disappeared. Right, I'm going to put a bit more on. I'm going to go on to the other side of my face, I think. Do you know what I think is going wrong here a little bit? I have a bit of foundation on this brush because it wasn't clean, and I think that may be messing up things just a little bit. But I'm just going to carry on. We're going to carry on anyway because it's fine. I feel it's fine. Would have put a little bit more on this time just because I don't think I put enough on before. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Why have I gone so high? Like, why did I go so high there? She has no idea why she went so high. I mean, it just kind of seems to be blending out to nothing. That's way too much. Okay, this is where the video has just taken a complete turn into crazy town. You know, whenever I see people doing this, it looks like so easy. They make it look so easy. They just go like this. Okay, there and there, and then we're done, don't they? Do you know what I mean? That's what they do. It's there, and then I'm kind of sponging it to try and blend it in, and it's just disappearing. I think it was a little bit adventurous of me to try contouring in amongst, you know, this whole kind of epic first impression video. I mean, it just disappeared. I mean, I don't feel like it's done much there, especially considering that I've got a super fair foundation on. I can't see much. Should we try the nose? Okay, no, I don't know. I'm a bit afraid of my unicorn brush. Why not? I'm just here like with my mouth like this. Anyway, right, okay, so the unicorn brush, let's just try. Bring this down. You know what, actually, I find that it looks like it swatches as being quite a cool toned shade, but on the face it's not looking cool toned, it's looking quite warm. And they do this, don't they? They do like a little bit of I've seen people do this. Oh, my pores are looking absolutely awful. Can you see? Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this foundation at all. I'm just not. She's not a fan. Okay, so back with the sponge again, and I'm just going to dip like this. Does my nose look instantly thinner? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to move on. We're moving on. That was a little bit of a fail. I don't know if it was my technique. Not that I have a technique with cream contour. I don't know what it was. I think I'm going to have to work on my craft of cream contouring because, I mean, I don't really see much difference. Do you see much difference? I don't see much difference. Okay, so anyway, so that's, yeah, the cream contour situation. Okay, so next we're going to add a little bit of colour into the face, and we're going to use this Natural Collection highlighter stick. This is from Boots and it cost me $1.99, and it's in the shade Coral Glow. That's what she looks like. When I swatched this, it reminded me a lot of like Orgasm by NARS if it was a cream product. It looks beautiful. You probably can't see too well, but it's got little gold shimmers in, so I'm just going to apply this onto the cheeks. I have no idea how much to apply here, and it says highlighter stick, but I've kind of gone more for like the apples of the cheeks. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my, should I use my beauty blender? Yeah, I'll use my beauty blender just to kind of blend. Oh, this is really actually quite nice. I think out of everything so far, this possibly is my favourite. It's just blended out really effortlessly. I could never say that word. Easily. I'm just going to go easily because effortlessly. I can say if I say it slowly, but I can't say it quickly. So really, oh, I really like this. It's giving me a lovely flush of pink. This is $1.99. $1.99. I mean, I'm loving it. It's just giving me, it's blended out so quickly, like I was a bit intimidated. You saw me. I just packed it on there without a care in the world. It could have gone really badly, but it didn't. It's giving me like a little flush of pink, and I'm liking it. I am liking it. Like, actually, it's kind of disappeared a little bit. I'll just put a bit more on, just to kind of build it up a little bit, because it did just kind of disappear a little bit. It gave me a little bit of a flush, but, you know, didn't really give me much of a, you know, statement cheek as I would have hoped for. So Okay, so now it might be a little bit too much. I think I overdid it now. Obviously an individual of extremes, but I like it. I like it. I think it's really easy to work with. And for $1.99, I would definitely recommend. They do have some of the shades as well. So definitely check this little bad boy out because I'm liking it. Look at that. She's liking it. This is the best thing I put on my face all day. Really liking it. So next I have a mascara, and it's also by Natural Collection. This was $1.99, which I think was possibly the cheapest mascara in Boots. This is the Lash Build Mascara, and it just says creates thicker lashes for extra volume. So we're just going to go in and do this right now. Let's check out the wand. What shade is this? That looks brown. What shade are you? It doesn't say. It looks brown. It's brown. It definitely is brown. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. $1.99 mascara. See what you can do. Don't be afraid. Just show off. It's brown, so I mean, I don't know. Why did I get brown? I have no idea. But then it doesn't say the shade on it. So, I mean, how could I have even known? Okay, not much is happening really, which that this possibly would just be really good, like no makeup mascara, you know, for when you don't want to go all out with like a black mascara. You know, you just want to kind of coat your lashes a little bit, because I mean, it's definitely not giving me much in the way of volume or length really. It's just kind of coating my lashes. Can you see? It's not bad. It's not awful. It's just not like giving me like the wow factor. But like I said, this would be really nice kind of just casual mascara, I feel. Not bad. But are we ready? You know what? It's not bad. Considering it's a brown mascara and it was $1.99, I don't think this is at all bad. It was really good for the bottom lashes as well. Like, I love the look on the bottom lashes because, you know, sometimes with like a black mascara, it can look a bit much. This looks really pretty. I really like it. I really like this. Oh, it does. It says brown black on the lid. So it does. My bad. It does say it on the lid. I really like this. It's great. I mean, $1.99. Come on. Really. This will be really good, I feel like, if you're at school and you're not allowed to wear makeup, but you might be able to sneak this one through, you know, I think, possibly. I like it. I like it. Excellent. Okay, so lastly, we have a, it's a, I don't know, what are you? Mega Matte Lips. And it's a lip gloss mate. And it's in the shade Bling Bling. I love it. I'm loving the name Bling Bling. What a great name. This is by W7. I picked it up from B&M yesterday and it was £1.47. So let's just give this bad boy a go. Okay, so you just got a little dough footy. Let's do a little swatcheroo. Oh, I like the shade. I'm liking that shade. This reminds me a lot of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Oh, and it smells just like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Like, it smells so sweet. If you've ever smelled the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, this is what it smells like. Okay. And it's that same texture. It's kind of like a moussey texture. The most opaque formula in the world, I would say. And it seems to be quite drying. It's quite drying. But, I mean, this to me is just a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Do you know what? This is quite nice. It's very drying though. I feel like all of the moisture is being sucked out my lips right now. To me, is just a dupe for the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. But yeah, it's exactly the same. The packaging is the same, apart from this is a bit bigger, I think. And the feel of it, the look of it, the formula, the smell, everything about this is so similar to the soft matte lip creams. How many times can I say soft matte lip creams? Really? But I mean, I like it. I think the shade is really, really nice. And the fact that it does feel quite drying, I think very nice. A Bling Bling. I don't think Bling Bling is necessarily the most appropriate name for this though. I don't kind of feel Bling Bling when I look at this, but I really like it. Okay, so that's the end of my kind of first impressions today. I actually think it's all come together really nicely. I'm liking the foundation now that I've got other kind of products on top of it, but when you kind of look up close, it doesn't look the best. It's just not really flattering my skin. It's okay from a distance, but up close, I'm not the hugest fan. I will keep you updated on everything in the comments down below. I really am liking this lip cream, and I think the eyeshadows were really good. The matte's better than the shimmers. The mascara is phenomenal when you think this was $1.99. I think it's a really good no makeup kind of option. The highlight stick, phenomenal. Definitely for $1.99. This is fantastic. Contour, I think it was more probably my lack of technique that made me not really like that so much, but I'm gonna give it another go and I'll keep you updated on that one. But I don't think it was the product's fault. I kind of am taking full responsibility for that one not necessarily working. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did and if you'd like to see more of these. I just thought it'd be really fun to kind of have a play around with makeup today and just test it out really. So I hope you're having a lovely day whatever it is you're doing, and I will be back soon with more reviews. Bye.